It's done.If here, and I'm back again with my Starmade week streams. If you guys didn't watch me up of this episode, I'd recommend you do that. Right now, we're practically halfway through. We just got to get a bit more done, and then by Sunday, because I don't stream on Fridays and Saturdays, I should, in theory, be able to get the ship done through this week. So I hope you guys enjoy seeing me building this ship. It's starting to take shape, in my opinion. It's starting to show its appearance. I'm just hoping Exoloris has probably not done anything weird with it. I'm hoping it's not done anything. Using transporters will drop your shield. I'm not sure about that right now. Although it'd probably be a useful tip. I don't know anything about using transporters. I'm guessing that's to do something with, like, dockers. Is he active? Oh, this is loaded. Oh, this is the first time it's ever tried to load. God damn. Come on.
Greetings, sir.
No. Why did it? If anyone heard that, sorry, I did not intend that to happen. Why does I clicked hex? But if you want to know who that was Laughland. I like watching his videos at times. Probably give him a shout out. So yeah, this is what I've got done right now. I'm going to have to smooth this out, but this is where there's going to be a lot of spaceships stored. Although I'm not going to go into inch there straight away. That is where you have to go down that hole to go to the ship's controls. And this massive tube here goes into there, allowing you into there. It goes up below and goes there. That's what that is. Although I've not got any. I've only got one entrance in, and that's here. So this is what I've got done. If you want to get it down and in, you've got to go downwards with your ship, and there'll be rail dockers over there. But I've achieved a lot, as my opinion. Not sure about Exoloris. Although I do need to fix that gap. Okay, there's the doorway. Go through there. Go to the ship's controls so I can then go into build mode. Okay, I need him to go to the YouTube stream so he can definitely hear me. So, yeah. I think I'm having I think you guys are having issues right now where there's a bit slow. Sorry about that, but not much I can do. Okay, I need to hold control. Turn this block around. No, wrong direction. There we go. That's gaps filled. That yellow is storage, so no matter what, if I want a storage in there, I have to use that. Okay, I also need to. I'm not sure what he meant by that. Let me check. The stream right now, the settings. Apparently. Well, I don't understand that right now. I really don't know. I put it on low latency. I'm not sure if it's my internet failing right now. I think my internet is failing me for the first time. How sad, but not much I can do, really. So, yeah. It's like that. Obviously, there's going to be a massive barrier, a massive door there that allows you to practically go in and see. Don't need that. Although I need to turn on the Y symmetry to there. There we go. Ah, okay, that's actually helpful. If I didn't actually knew what those blocks were really for. So There we go. I'm going to have to even this out a bit. Sorry if they're about how late the stream's settings. I don't have any control over that. Wish I did, but I don't. Okay, so okay, that's going to. Okay, now let's go over there. That's actually. I still don't know why that opened. It shouldn't have done. First time it's ever done something that bad, where it just opens. Okay, now this is what the exit is supposed to be. So, let's place that like there. Okay. Place these blocks down to make it nice and even. So I'm going to I'll have to place it like that. So there we go. Now, oh, damn it! Oh, there's a fly in my screen. I hate them. Absolutely hate them. They're a nuisance for me, and possibly a nuisance for you guys and gals, because there's probably there's multiple audience. Shouldn't say there's only just males. It's wrong. So there we go. So this is practically what it's going to be right now. It looks fairly nice, although I have to adjust that. Just place individual. I'm not going to do the builder tool right now. There we go. That looks nice and appealing, so when it comes in, I'll have to get the shell of this ship properly done. Although this is not going to take as long, because it's practically I've done the main blocks where it needs to be placed. Okay, now. Okay, now. Where did he went? I just saw him going his blue ship. Never mind, I'll have to find him again. Ah, there we go. Okay, now there we go. Now that is a nicer design in my opinion. Although, let me check on this. Why? Okay, that should have placed, but I'll have to do this manual. Not going to take long. Okay, now that is better. That entering is going to look a bit nicer in my opinion. Oh, they could just see. Yeah. Let me double check that was not. Ah, I see him. I see him moving around. Eh. I'll probably try to put some glass there if I wanted to. Okay, now let's get this placed proper. There we go. Now going in looks nice. That looks like a mini camera in my opinion. That looks like a mini camera. You just, if I could probably if I hadn't blocked the ship core, I could test out what it was. Let's just imagine you were coming in from the top of the, although obviously that's going to be covered, but you just come down, come into this barrel, where you're practically going in. Obviously there'll be doors opening. You come in in a nice way, although, you know what, don't forget doing this. I need to, no, not this way. There we go, so that's done. Oh, don't worry, I'll fix that. Feel free to type in chat if you want to talk to me. I don't like it when people are a bit quiet with me. You know, need to worry, you can get a shout out. Just type in chat and I'll read it for you. Or answer back if you want a question. Okay, that's better. Okay, that looks better. Okay, that looks better. And there we go. It's more nicer and it's peeling visual. So a camera, I have like a couple of cameras right now. I feel like there's too many right now. I'll probably remove a few because I think that's a bit too many. I've one camera there only. Okay. There's no other cameras. It's just two there. And that's it. I'll probably just ignore that because I'm not going to try build that. Okay, now let's. If I had a core, I would test this out on what it's I really would. Really would test this out. You know, let's change that value. There we go. Huh. Okay, this is going to have to be like me get this out properly. Look. I clicked on the main middle. Why did that? I'll turn symmetry off. Ah, okay, that's him with his ship design. think it's called a ship bay. I've asked him. He understands that I need this ship design. If anyone doesn't know, he usually communicates between the just looking in from the stream. Yeah, I need a ship that is functional for attacking large ships. Okay. So really, I'm not bothered about speed on the ship. In the fighters, I just want it to fight more. Really destroy the enemy ship quicker. Sorry to say that to him, but I'd have to say he has to not make them expensive. We want them to be easily respawnable, dead quick. We want them to be built dead quickly, and cheap materials so we don't have as much issues. Okay, now the bay in here looks perfect. There's no way I'm going to have an issue complain. Although complaining don't do anything really to me. It's just his design really. If he's listening to the stream right now, I need a ship, a ship that can damage a main one. Okay, he's having issues with ship designs right now, so I'm gonna have to just wait and see what he thinks about that. Oops, hit my mic by mistake. Just I've heard of shields, definitely. But then you can't make the specific type of the one thing I want. I have no clue about weapons, so I'm just going to leave it to him. Just only fighters then. I was hoping like 6 small fighters in here. But as far as I know, he can't do that. Because he doesn't know how to do. He can't currently do that as I want him to have. No, don't click on helping tool tips. Click on there. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Ah, he understood. Okay, the appearance in here is looking nicer. Although, I'm not sure about the colours right now. Inside of here looks quite fairly nice. It's just the outside. This is ugly right now. It's not got much. I need to smooth it out. Although that is his large ship of his. It's supposed to make a carrier, a carrier that can carry like one ship or something like that. As far as I know. I think they can float in a way. I think blocks can float a little bit. If they're like one block, but any further I don't think they want to float. Or they don't function with the ship. I'm not sure, I'm just wondering. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what he's going to react about that. What I've just said in the comments, if anyone does look into it. I want to just, what I right now is just wanting a weapon that can destroy really anything. I want anything powerful. That's my pick right now, my weapon I want. Anything powerful enough to protect this, because this is probably going to be a big target, and there's some specification I need it to be. Powerful and fast firing. That's all I need. If anyone does watch it and sees and quiet, this game's more of a just concentrate and play. Okay, this is what I need to do. I need to get some measurements first to see what it can make. I've just had an exam. I've already had my last exam today, and I really do not want to be going on right now. I know I could have turned the Y value up by 1. I think that would have been a bit wiser to do. I don't know why, but this man, probably looked like in his 40s or so, said it's illegal to ride on the pathway on it with a bike. But when it's really not, the only time it's classed as illegal is when it's very busy road, and pathway mean, and it wasn't busy, so it's not classed as illegal. So really, that man's not really telling the truth. That it's not illegal unless it's like in town or something like that. But it wasn't town; it was a normal street. So really, that wasn't classed as illegal to ride a bike. I'm going to have to make the design curve a bit more down there, but not much I can do. Okay, now let's place... Nope, the wrong way. There we go. Well, I really want a main cannon that can fire, but deal the damage, and... Not really small, but... I wish I knew... That's something big for him to read. Let's see what he thinks about that. I don't want the weapons to be full 360. The only thing I probably want 360 is the main cannon. Okay, I've got connection problems. Obviously, just out the streaming issue. specific requirement, and I'm not getting it right now. I want a large cannon here, something that looks like a real battleship that fires loads of things on the side. I don't really want it to be all 360 right now. I just want it to be realistic, not full 360. I want it to be covering inside. If I understood anything about the weapons right now, I would have built them myself. But because I don't know anything about it, I really could have. I can't really use the design in my perspective, and so it's kind of struggling. So it's making it harder for me to make anything happen, because I don't know anything about weapons properly, and I'm not getting any design I'm looking for. I wish I understood about weapons, but in this game, because it didn't give any tutorial about weapons, I have no clue how they function properly and what type there is. And if what I was looking for is, you know how they can get ship cannons that get embedded into the ship. I would like it to be like it to cover only to able to shoot from this angle. So that's what I was looking for. A cannon that can shoot from anti-missile that can shoot from this within this space. But because he doesn't say that how it works, I just can't get the ship design I want it to be. I want it to be realistic and looking cool as well. I don't want it to be firing 360 missiles. It seems quite pointless, really, in my opinion. In real life, it's usually on a small rivet, and it's always usually on the back of the ship. And I don't think I would like something near the back of there. The only thing I'd probably want there is some like anti-ship weapons that can fire at small ships, so in case they're trying to fire. That's the only thing, and it's kind of difficult right now because XLOS doesn't understand what type of weapons kind of looking for. I don't know what type of weapons there is. I know there's just irons and anti-missiles and shield ones, but I don't understand. I'm not sure which each one will be specifically good for. So I'm absolutely clueless in ship weapons, which side they should be used and what type of design they should be used. So yeah, it's gonna be difficult for me to have the ship to have nice looking weapons for the right side. And that's what I'd like for the side. Like 160 degrees flying that way, and it could near exactly point downwards. I can't fast build this because it don't allow me, so it's difficult. My personal opinion is this game can be very stressful because it's not as simple as you're wanting it to be. I think this would be a nuisance if it was to be built. I think this must be a nuisance if there's some robot was to somehow built this. Literally, this is mayhem trying to build. Wish you could access the build mode as well. Would have helped me. Then you could make this slowly curve into the middle. I'm doing each layer above me, meaning it's doubled work. But because I don't understand anything about weapons, I'd like the weapons implemented. Now I understand what type of weapon. It's going to be like a rail, but it can fire very fast. Let's see if that's physically possible. If he can make the components go below the ship, but fire. Just a massive weapon here, firing at all time. And whatever can be here, I'm not sure what can be there right now. I'm thinking like, if he has a weapon there, I'd like 2 weapons if he can. 2 massive, if he can make 1 weapon that's quite large, and if it's possible, fit it here as well. I want it aesthetics to look nice. I would like it if you could go into build mode, if it's possible at the same time. Well, that's nice. So the front of the ship needs to be finished, and it needs to be able to... I wouldn't mind a weapon, 2 weapons in the front of the ship, 1 there and 1 there, so it's like double barrel, and well, two cannons also, and then like I don't mind how many barrels it has, as long as it's effective against other ships. I wish there was sound in this game. It's just dead quiet. I don't think there is any sound. Let me double check. Sound. Nope, no sound. Oh, there we go. If you can't hear the sound, don't worry. Sorry if I did accidentally went into flight mode. Accidentally pressed the Z. Each layer counts really. As you can see, that's what the ship. It's practically. It's supposed to slowly go up a bit. The bottom side's obviously going to have to be different. So it's that bottom bay is going to have to curve in quicker, but the top bay has to be nice and smooth. So practically, yeah. There we go. That's a quick build for you. In a minute, when I get these blast blocks placed in, you can then start placing the weapons. But be cautious, below about that part. Practically has to work in this area right now. Oh no, this is starting to take shape, my opinion. You don't have to concern about building on this part. I've got to curve it out. I think in the future we'll both have to curve the ship out. Depending on this, I think slowly we're gonna have to curve the ship out a little bit more, like those curves that we need to be on the ship. Back side of it. Wait, did you guys just see that? Oh, never mind. Where is it? Okay, now this is the ship now. It's turning out to my style. I have to just pick its X value. Who doesn't mind the idea of having shields on the ship as necessary? As far as I know, I do remember you do. As far as I know from making ship weapons, I've seen people do. I don't know what type of weapons are, but as far as I know, you have to. I definitely know that you did have to. They did use the same cores like you did. That's what I did remember, and I'm not sure which it was again. But I'm not sure if they used rail dockers or something like that, and they used that to twist themselves. I'm not sure if that's correct. If you like, I don't mind if you can say if that's correct or not. If it helped really, for me making ships is better really. I think triple will be asking too much right now. Okay, that is nice actually. Although docking area is more large. I'd love to change the settings to where this is primary thrust, but I don't know how to do that, so yeah. This ship practically needs primarily thrust. Left and right, not bothered. I can't get out. I tried to exit, but it wouldn't let me out. Ah, that explains. Yeah, I can't move physically. I can't move. Ooh. That's a nice weapon. That's nice. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I think I've spelt the word raise wrong, but okay. I need to figure out where it is. I think it's in this block here. Um. So to math. That's nice. Functions. Just wondering this. If it's triple barrels, I'm wondering how that's gonna go. Look, what is? Can't guess what that is actually. Probably guessing that's barrel. And it's very functional. And sorry about unquietness. I'm not chatty now. Looks nice. If I could show you what a turret I want, type of design, I would have a turret here and a turret here facing sideways. Do you understand what type of turret I'm kind of looking for? What type of design? A turret facing this way, but it can go face forward this way, practically nearly 180 degrees. Can't face it directly frontwards there, but it can hit in here, and it can hit exactly near 360 over down this way. So I could. It's like nearly 180 degrees. I really wanted to fire 180 degrees firing range if possible. That thing, I don't mind if that's 360 right now. Why is that? I don't like how that's hovering. Oops, got. Okay, that is my question. Why is it floating? I thought it would be connected to some piston or something like that. A bit more realism. And what else? Okay, I need this to go. No, not. No, no, no. I didn't ask for that. Ugh. Add one more there. I'll probably remove that quickly. I'm not sure how much time Exolores has in his hand, and I don't think he would want to spend so much time on making this ship as curved. I don't think he would want to do that right now. Okay, that's something nicer to read now. He's got a little happy face. There we go. Now, because this is using the the Z value, I'm able to keep just doing this. It's slowly going to pile up, but it'll be great afterward when it's done. There we go. Now it's nearly finished, but bottom part, it's just taking its time. So now the back's now taking place. I'm not sure how the bottom's going to be, but what if you were to come at once you finish the weapons? Although I'm not sure how long that's going to take you. Just tell me what you're thinking of the back right now. I just want somebody to put a good opinion on this. I don't want it to look horrible. taking its time to figure out this how things gonna work out as what was wanted. Just wondering what is his opinion on this. They're nearly finished for the back of the ship. Well, I'm wondering if he's nearly done with that cannon. Although, it's starting to... Sorry, I'm not a talker. If you guys... I'm just more talking to him. Just acting if I was more... Okay, now this is nearly... I'm just getting the back side now done. Just really thinking about it right now. There's a project of all kind. Okay, I need to now understand what I'm looking to. It's less, little less, little less. Okay, this is practically done right now. I'm sorry if he knows his history. Okay, now this is looking a lot better now. I've just completed the top half and now weapons can go on it. Okay, now this is looking more better. Hmm. Now this is officially done this side. I think this is going to have enough turrets for a bit. Literally, I think there's going to be enough turrets on the ship when it's built. So guys, I'm going to end the stream now. I'm probably going to turn off that. That is officially practically done, halfway, 3/4 of the way done. All I've got to do is fill the bottom half in, so that'll be done. Then that'll be done. Then also give this a colour on it. So I'd have to ask you guys what colour do you want this to be. I do want some comments in. I think I'm liking the idea of when this back over near down the back, inside, use a bit of black and grey, dark grey, and then possibly the inside of the hole over in there, and using entirely white if I can, and a bit of yellow, and it'll also be nicer. And I'll also have to edit the inside of this. So the inside of this is gonna have to be edited, but it's now looking as it should do. Let's see. Can I put the X value back on? It's just okay now. That's the entrance. I like that ship design. I could have a couple of those firing off at the same time. Literally, I could have a few of them going off into that tunnel, into there, and just going away. I actually like that. I've used a lot of blocks, but it's definitely worth it. All these streams now, I've made this massive thing. This is a behemoth. I'm not sure. I think this is like 6 hours worth of building. That's what I think it is. About an hour of chatting with Exoloris and like 5 hours of building, and also collecting materials, because I actually really like this. Now, actually, I wonder how to go full screen without how. I actually want to know how to remove all the HUDs right now, so I could take a screenshot. That don't tell me much really. Ship, no. Inventory, no. Player, mail, no. Races, crew, no. Faction, no. Catalog, ship. Okay, now F6. No, F6. I now need to take another picture of F6. There's a good reason why I'm doing this. It's partially for me artwork, so when it comes to school, this could be nice. Well guys, this was Tannington Spotty, and I do hope you enjoyed the stream. Just be ready on Sunday to have all the things coming back, and I'll be able to get this done. So I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you next time guys. Bye.